Hi guys, welcome back to Kali J's Kitchen. In today's video, I'll take you guys in the kitchen with me and I'll show you how to make this amazing Jamaican sweet treat, Gizzada. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Go ahead and tell your friends, tell your family members about Kali J's Kitchen and have them subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, it's KaliKitchen_1, and also on Facebook, it's Kali J's Kitchen. So in a bowl, I'm gonna go in with 2 cups of counter flour, and you guys can always go ahead and use whatever flour you have at home or whatever flour you guys can afford. Guys, try to be creative in the kitchen, try to be you, and just utilize whatever you have at home. Alright, I also went in with some salt, and what we're making here, guys, is we're going to make the short crust pastry dough for the gizzada. Alright, I also went in with my chiffon margarine, but I know some persons don't like margarine, but you guys can always go ahead and use butter if you have butter at home, but I think the margarine works a little bit better for the crust. Alright, so what you're gonna do at this stage, once you added the butter, you're just gonna combine everything together, and you want it to resemble a breadcrumbs when you're finished. All right, so this is it, guys. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and just form the dough nicely. And even though I have 1 glass of cold water, I might not use all of it. All right, so I'm going to add just a small amount at once and ensure that the dough comes together nicely. All right, and once I'm finished with the dough, once I'm finished making the dough, what I normally do, I normally cover it and put it in the fridge to rest. Or what you can do also, you can always go ahead and just put it in cling wrap and or plastic wrap, whatever you call it, and put it in the fridge and allow it to rest until you're finished. Guys, try not to make your dough too sticky. All right, it's just basically like when you're making a dumpling. This video is a little bit long, but it is worth it. All right, step by step we will get through this. All right, guys, so I'm going to make the filling now for my gizzada. I like to use coconut milk in my filling instead of water, but you guys can always go ahead and use the water. And I'm also gonna add some freshly grated nutmeg as well. All right, and I also gonna add some of my cinnamon powder to this, and I will also add some of my vanilla flavoring. You guys can always go ahead and add mixed spice also to this, but I didn't have any at home, so I'm just going to use what I have. All right, I will also go in with my brown sugar, and if you don't want to use brown sugar, you can always go ahead and use granulated sugar, or you can just use half and half. So you can use half brown and half granulated sugar. And I also added some of my salt, and I'm going to allow this to come to a boil. And also you want to ensure that the sugar is dissolved. Always ensure that you turn your stove on medium heat while doing this. All right, or else it will just boil up and everything will just spill over, and you don't want that. All right, you guys can always go ahead and taste just to ensure that it doesn't need any more salt or any more sugar. All right, remember to sweeten to your taste, your liking. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna go in and add the coconut flakes. And once you add the coconut flakes, you just want to combine everything together. All right, guys, so now you guys don't have to throw away your coconut flakes again. You can always go ahead and make this lovely gizzada. All right, guys, and guys, listen, the flavor that is coming from this is so awesome. You can smell all of that goodness. I mean, you can smell the nutmeg, the cinnamon powder, and listen, you can even smell the vanilla. It have a sweet scent, all right? So now we are going to make the crust for our gizzada. As you can see, I went ahead and added some of my flour to the area, and also I have the short crust pastry dough. So I'm just taking my time to just make a little ball. And I also have my rolling pin, and we're going to roll, all right? You can roll until it is thin, or you can just do what you feel like doing, all right? If you don't want it too thin, then it's up to you, really. But I like it when it's thin. I think it make that crust better, all right? So to cut out the circle, sorry, for our gizzada, I will be using a pot cover, a small pot cover. But if you guys have something else that you want to use, you can always go ahead and do so, all right? But I think the pot cover work properly for me. So the excess dough, you just want to take that away and put it to the side, because remember, you can use that for a later date. All right, guys, I hope you guys are following along nicely. You know, I try to make all of these recipes very easy and very simple for you guys, all right? So once you have that circle nicely formed, you're just gonna go ahead and just pinch the side, all right? And your gizzada dough should look something like this. So you just need to just take your time, guys. Don't rush, don't be in a hurry to do it, all right? So you just use one finger to just push out the dough, and then you just use the other finger to just pinch it, all right? So I'm going to show you one more, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So while I'm doing this, I ensure that I preheat my oven at 200 degrees. And this normally take me about 35 minutes to 40 minutes to bake, all right? So once again, you just want to pinch the side and ensure that the side comes together. All right, so this is what it should look like, guys. Very easy, very simple. And I know some persons like to put the crust back in the fridge for roughly about another 5 minutes or so, but we don't have any time for that today. So we're just gonna place this in the Pyrex dish and place it in the oven for roughly about 10 minutes, all right? And then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. And guys, don't forget to just use a fork to just punch some holes in the bottom, all right? So after 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. So we're just gonna add the filling, and once we add the filling, we're just gonna go ahead and place it back in the oven for another 25 minutes. I like mine golden brown, so I'm going to place it back in the oven until it is golden brown. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys the final product. So, guys, basically you can serve this by itself. I know some persons like to have it with milk, or some persons like to have it with some cold water. It's up to you really what you want to have your gizzada with, but it's perfect. And it's really easy and simple. I will leave the ingredients in the description box for you guys, so go ahead and check that out and let me know what you think. So in a few minutes, I will come back and show you guys the final product. All right, guys, stay tuned. And I'm super excited for this one, even though it's a little bit long. but it's worth it. All right, so stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so we are almost there. We're just going to continue to just fill the others, sorry. And once it's finished and bake, we will show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, so here we have it, the final product of my gizzada. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I hope you guys go ahead and try it out and let me know what you think. Remember to subscribe to my channel and remember to turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you tomorrow for another awesome recipe. Bye!